left. Huntington a chance to win. Drew finds Zach. Zach launches for the win, and he baked it in! What a shot there from Zach Goodline!
An epic buzzer beater caps off the first season in the newly renovated Platt Arena. Hello, and welcome to FDN News. I'm Micah Gilliam.
And I'm Josh Thomas. Our top story tonight, Huntington is going dancing again. The men's basketball team is on their way to the NAIA tournament, looking for redemption after an early exit from last year's competition.
Drew finds Zach. Zach launches for the win, and he baked it in! What a shot there from Zach Goodline!
It's a high point for what's been an up and down season for the HU men's basketball team.
Goodline does it again!
Taking down Spring Arbor in the conference tournament quarterfinals.
For us to go out of Platt Arena like that, and then to continue to play in postseason.
Last Thursday, NAIA leaders revealed the national tournament bracket. The Foresters now travel to Glendale, Arizona for the first round. Last year, the Foresters didn't make it very far in the tournament, falling to Pikeville in the first round. But how did the Foresters get to where they are this season? Let's take a look and find out. The Foresters came into the season nationally ranked, but lost some non-conference games early.
I think that's college basketball. We didn't play very well in November, had a really rough November.
The Foresters were 3-5 at the end of November before the season did a 180.
Trip down to Arizona in December is part of what turned our season around.
After their rough start, the Foresters went 18-6 to finish off the regular season.
And that should be it from Platt Arena.
What an upset here tonight here at Platt Arena.
The Foresters do what no one else has. They take down the #1 team in the country, and HU is on cloud 9 right now.
Including an upset over the #1 team in the nation, Grace College, dealing the Lancers their only loss of the season. Let's take a look at the Foresters' path in the tourney. Taking on Antelope Valley Friday at 5:30 in Glendale, Arizona. The host of the top of the bracket being #3 seeded Arizona Christian.
The girls' softball team had a hard-fought last couple of weeks against MVNU, IU, South Bend, and Spring Arbor to start their season. Winning 12-1, our Foresters had a runaway game against IU South Bend, a great home opener. On Tuesday night, they swept Mount Vernon. Lady Foresters are 10-6, with the next home game being this Saturday against Marion.
To NCAA basketball, the Dartmouth men's basketball team has joined a union. It's a first for college sports. Dartmouth's men's basketball team has voted 13-2 on joining a union. This choice was a response to the school classifying these athletes as employees like other student workers on campus. The team deemed this as unfair because of their demanding schedule and low amount of scholarship money. They become the first college athletics team to ever join a union.
The DMA program here on campus is constantly looking for new creative minds to bring into the mix. This past Friday, students from all over the Midwest visited HU's DMA program to see what creative possibilities they have to offer. Students had the chance to see the different resources the program provides, such as the wide variety of filming equipment and different studios. The department believes that its program strongly stands apart from others.
We want them to see that our program is hands-on, that the faculty really care about not just what they do, but who they are, and that this is real.
What comes to mind when you think of rest? It may be playing video games, watching movies, and spending some time at home. But that's not what some students did over spring break. I joined a group headed to Kentucky for a very meaningful retreat.
Our goal was really to give a trip that would be restful and build up our community.
Many students halfway through the semester long for a period of rest, a break. Well, that was the intention behind UCO's trip to Kentucky. University of Christian Outreach brought 15 students down to southern Kentucky for a time of spiritual rejuvenation and rest.
We decided on Kentucky because, one, it's warmer, and we found a really good Airbnb in that area that hosted us really well and gave a great space for us to kind of build community and opportunities to rest in nature as well.
For my individual prayer time, I climbed a tall hill next to the side of our Airbnb. I read some Romans there. I also got out my new drone, which has been a lot of fun.
I think we did a good job of building community and a good job of giving us space to join in brotherhood and sisterhood. Lots of games were played. We had a hot tub and lots of conversations in the hot tub about faith and life, and definitely relationships were built during this trip.
And if you'd like to get more involved with what's going on with University Christian Outreach, you can join their weekly Spark Nights, Wednesdays at 8 in the Science Hall, for a time of worship and Christian community.
Every Tuesday turns into Taco Central over at Chava's, a local restaurant where Huntington residents and students can take advantage of $1 tacos. Whether it's looking for great food on a budget or enjoying the atmosphere, Taco Tuesday creates a lot of business for this Mexican cuisine. Chava's aims to put a fun twist on the popular phrase Taco Tuesday by offering tacos for just $1, which often brings the community together.
I like Taco Tuesday because it's an affordable way for me and my friends to hang out.
Friends attend almost every Tuesday to enjoy cheap tacos and deepen relationships. For college students who are on a budget, it is an affordable option for a night out. Hardy First is taking over the Dry Gentleman all month to honor Women's History Month. Dry Gentleman is a dry bar managed by Right Third guys, but this month, Hardy First girls are running it. The goal is not only to honor women, but to bring the community together. Dry Gentleman runs every Wednesday night from 7 to 11.
A German man has reportedly received 217 doses of the COVID-19 vaccine, completely voluntary. The 62-year-old man says he's received the extraordinary amount of jabs for, quote, personal reasons. However, the unusual number of vaccines has sparked an investigation. The man is suspected of selling scam vaccine certificates to people who opted out of getting the jab. Surprisingly, the man has not received any unusual side effects.
Some say politics are for politicians, but the Huntington University College Republicans Club would disagree. There's a new club on the campus of Huntington University, the College Republicans Club, founded by Elijah Persinger, dive into politics in their bi-monthly meetings. They invite Republican Congress runners and local politicians in to speak to any students who would want to listen. They hope to get HU more involved in politics, especially with the 2024 election coming soon.
Donald Trump is the last remaining candidate in the Republican Party primary election. Trump and many other Republican candidates have been campaigning for around 6 months to try and gain votes for their presidential hopes. Trump had some competition with Nikki Haley and Ron DeSantis, but he's outlasted all other candidates for the third time in a row. The former president still faces a slew of legal problems, including dozens of felony charges. He now turns to his focus to his presidential campaign.
And finally, tonight, aboard the ISS, 2 astronauts performed their civic duties, casting votes for Super Tuesday, the U.S. presidential primary race. Jasmine Mobelli and Laurel O'Hara posted on social media this Tuesday that they had voted in the primaries while in space. While that may seem out of this world, this is actually not the first time this has happened. In 1977, U.S. astronaut David Wolf became the first astronaut to cast a ballot from space aboard Mir, a Russian space station.
That's all we have for today.
Thank you for joining us on FDN News. I'm Josh Thomas.
I'm Micah Gilliam. We'll see you next week.